Hi, it's Beth here in Nova Scotia. We are just at the end of the Jitney Trail outside of Pictou, and I'm going to show you the old route to get to the ferry that goes to Prince Edward Island. I'm going to take the circumference route. We're going to see some fall color. It's going to be beautiful, and I hope you enjoy it. So the Jitney Trail is the old rail bed. It's now a walking, biking, hiking. Apparently ATV, because I just saw an ATV. So this is one of the old roads we're on here. Just coming out of Lyons, Brook behind us. So if we took this exit right here, that would take us to New Glasgow into the highway, and we'll go around this roundabout a whole one time around. So this is the exit to Pictou, which is the one we're going to take. This is the highway to the ferry. So if you're going to go to River John, Tatamagouche, out to Amherst along the shore. And this is where we came up, Lyons, Brook, Durham. So we'll skip the highway because we don't want no boring, stinky old highway. Take the Pictou exit. Pictou has a McDonald's now. And a Dollarama. Neighbors did this to the fence all along here. Looks all artsy. And there's Pictou Harbour opening up in front of us there. Now Pictou is referred to as the birthplace of New Scotland. Nova Scotia, of course, means New Scotland in Latin. Pictou Harbour is the second deepest harbour in Nova Scotia, next to the Halifax Harbour. So this used to be the American consulate here that we just passed on the right. We have a brand new library here. Look at this baby on the right. It feels and looks like a university library. It's quite amazing. And the DeCoste Center is an amazing venue. You get a lot of good acts, people worth coming out to see. That's the old mill. It's been shut down now for a few years. And here's the waterfront. See there, the ship on the right is a reproduction of the Hector, which was the first ship to bring immigrants directly from Scotland to Nova Scotia. And they are planning on launching it next June. There's a whole museum there, an interpretive center. And there's a fisheries museum here. Couple of decent restaurants, doing a lot of road work around here. They have a huge tent that goes down here that they have musical events every night in the summer. It's quite extraordinary. This is the old custom house, so when there was a lot of ships coming in with a lot of product, they would go to the custom house here, and there, just beyond. Actually, I'll drive you over there. So this is the old, here, let me turn here. There's the old railway station. From back in the day. This is the custom house, where all the product had to come and pay its taxes before it could go on. Now, occasionally it's used for a few events, but yeah. We'd show you all the churches, but the road construction interferes with that. But you can see the spires all over town. So this is the old route to the ferry. People used to come up through Lyons, Brook and through here. PEI Ferry, the sign says, this way. Imagine chugging up that hill in your 1957 Chevy with all 6 kids in the back. Now this road's going to take us all around the peninsula. right here used to be, when I first moved out this way, this was a golf course. Just a little, the little mom and pop local community golf course. Gone the way to the dodo. Place signs here are all in English and Gaelic. This beautiful place out here called Pictou Lodge. Had this great, and I mean a lot of it's still there, but it had a great wood log lodge, like an old school 1950s, 1930s, like lodge, with a beautiful restaurant, and had a few rooms in it, and then all kinds of cabins, so people would go out there and stay with their family, and it was just beautiful out there, right on the water. But it got absolutely smashed by Hurricane Fiona 2 years ago now, and yeah, they tried to rebuild, but it was just too much damage. Provincial campsite just back there on the right. went out there with like just oodles of endless cash, maybe you could come and take over the Pictou Lodge and get that back up and running. That'd be awesome. Ferry. Actually go there. So there's right ahead of us there at the stop sign is the highway that came through, you know, the roundabout. If we'd taken that, that would have taken us here. And that would have taken us along, you can see on the left there, you know, where you go and you pay for your ferry. They tell you what lane to wait in. So we're just going right next to it here, where you drop people off. So there's one of the ferries. There are two ferries. Neither of them are working. So I don't think there's going to be any more ferries this summer, 2024. One of them is mechanical problems. The other one hit the dock and everybody had to back off of the ferry. Can you imagine? People with big trucks and trailers. Anyway, I'm sure that they had some people doing some of that work for them. But I think that didn't actually was a result of mechanical failure as well. And this is the dock where a number of lobster fishermen park their boats. As you can see, it is not lobster season. So boats are in dock. Quite a beautiful sight though. Apologies for driving into the sun there for a minute. We're gonna go, because we have enough time, we're gonna go drive up to Waterside because it's a glorious drive and we're close. Drive into the sun for very long here. road. Tell you, we had such a dry summer. I think a lot of the trees are just going to turn brown. I don't think that they're going to turn red and orange. I hope, but I don't know. My favorite drives. I have a good friend who lives out here. I bring the dogs out to run in his fields and along the beach. It's wonderful. This area is called Caribou. This specific area is called Central Caribou. Heading west in the afternoon, getting a little sun. We're going to head north soon, so we'll be pointed away from the sun again. That's it. Yeah, here's our road. We're heading north now. No more sun on the windshield. This is just a gorgeous little stretch. On the road, and just as I got to it, I was like, oh, is that a snake? We don't have bad snakes, so all snakes are good snakes in my books. I think it was just a stick, though. Looks like the tide's in. So this is water. So of course, where the ferry is, you know, on the other side of that water is Prince Edward Island. So that's actually called the Northumberland Strait. It's not, doesn't go directly out into the ocean. And this is all this water is coming in off the Northumberland Strait, which is seawater, salt water. But because it's, you know, protected by that being in the strait, the water here is much warmer than it is on the south shore of Nova Scotia, where it's, you know, there's nothing beyond there except the Atlantic Ocean. Starting to show a bit out here. Waterside. Just ahead of us is a really exceptional beach, a public beach. So it's got that going for it too. I need to let you go here because it's getting on to 30 minutes. And YouTube does not like loading my videos when I go over 30 minutes. So I'm going to bid you adieu. Thanks for coming. Let's drive again soon. Okay, take care. Bye.